Good morning, Modesto.
Hi, kids. Make it a great day. Okay, bye.
You're leaving?
No, I'm not going anywhere. I'm
All
just
right.
teasing.
All right, so want me to go first?
You go first.
Market?
Yeah.
What do you want to do? All right. So this Friday was the bond market was closed, so we didn't know how it was going to react after Thursday. And Thursday we saw a huge rally because the cooler than anticipated consumer price inflation index report, and we saw about a 206 point rally in the bond market. It's normal to see a little pullback, as you can read on the screen, if you don't want to listen to me. But, we got worse this morning, and we've come back. And one of the couple of things I want to share, first I'll share why. The Fed, Governor Chris Waller, spoke in Sydney and said that they're going to need to see more, that the inflation's coming down more. Of course, they're not going to make a huge change after one report. They need to see 2 and 3 reports, and that's normal. And that's basically what they're saying is they're going to need to see that before they take their foot off the brakes. But the big thing was Walmart said, we are not going to pay higher prices anymore to all their suppliers.
We're just not going to do it.
Just not going to do it.
Ain't going to do it.
So
I love that.
Yeah, well, that's great, but that's going to shrink some margins on their suppliers.
Mm-hmm.
Because you got diesel prices going up, you have other stuff going up.
If we have diesel, right?
Right. That's what I mean. To get it, you got to pay an arm and a leg.
Yeah.
Anyway, we'll move on from that.
No, let's keep going because that was interesting stuff.
No, what I mean is the diesel we're coming to a shortage, and it's going to cost more. I mean, get your Christmas goods now. If you have Christmas, you want to have Christmas presents, get them now because it's going to get really crazy. So go stock up at Costco.
Just say it's Black Friday now.
Yeah, it's Black Friday every day until Black Friday.
Yeah. So on the real estate market side, just looking at what happened over the weekend. So I just wanted to kind of see, there was a lot of open houses this weekend. The weather participated fairly well.
It was actually really nice. Where did that sprinkles come from on Saturday? Did you know it was sprinkling?
Yeah, it was sprinkling when I went to the old Jimaroo. But it cleared up pretty nice. Had neighbors in the area holding a wedding in their backyard, and the weather held out for them. It was really kind of nice. But 9 pending sales in just Modesto, 9 pending sales over the weekend, with an average price of $444, $729 or something like that, and a median of $465, or maybe that's reverse. In an average price range dollars per square foot of $285. So the market is I think that's a pretty active weekend. That's pretty good.
The problem, and please don't take this wrong, but when the Realtor say the average squash game price per
square foot, I did throw that out there for you.
Well, my house is 3,000 square feet.
Yeah.
So that means it's worth 700,000 to 800,000. No.
Good thing realtors understand to say, look, the larger the square footage, the less you get per square foot as an averaging.
Right. Because these $400,000 homes are not 3,000.
No, they're 2,000. They're 15 to 18. Yeah. Some are, as high as 22. Yeah.
On there because how many people are going to sell their house are going to say, I heard you
call their realtor. Yeah. You told me 285 square.
He said it's this, so I'm calling him right now.
I guess we could say median. That's even worse, though.
Yeah. Well, I'm just saying you can't always go off of that. Everything's different. And if when appraisers look at homes, they look at homes 20% larger and 20% smaller to get the pricing.
Yeah.
I just wanted to clarify that because I don't want anybody running crazy.
I don't want to clarify a thing. I just want people to be confused.
Yeah, well, no, we don't.
No, we don't. No, I don't either.
Yeah, no, you're just playing around.
We love to have fun. Grandpa told me just before he died, have fun. This part really sucks.
My grandpa told me to marry a woman I couldn't get my arms around. So they don't always get good advice. So let's move on.
Oh, geez.
Yeah.
I'm seeing a lot more activity in the market this last week. Yeah, let's go back.
How many listings came up that week? Do you know? How many listings were there? New listings.
You know what?
And of the pending sales, I know this is going to ask you all. Maybe you can tell us on Wednesday. How many of those pending sales are newer listings?
2.
Everything else was on the market.
Everything on the market was on the market for as little as 16 days. There were 2 that were 6 days and 5 days, and then as high as 79 days. So I want to say the average
So the recent one's probably priced it real low and had everybody bump it up a little bit.
Well, it could be 1276 square feet. They're asking 369, 888.
Damn, where's that at?
That is in Modesto on Carnation.
Where's Carnation?
That's over there by that thing over there. You know, it's over here. I'll tell you.
I don't know where Carnation is.
Yeah. I know where it is, but I don't know where it is. Oh, over by, no, Rose Avenue School.
Okay.
So over off of Wiley in that area.
Okay. Gotcha.
And the Rose is over by Orchid.
Gotcha.
And there, I think
but anyway.
Well, Rose Avenue, and you know where Wiley is, right?
Yeah. That by the school.
That's by the school. They're right over there. So kind of a nice little area.
Right. Well, there's anywhere, any city you go to, you have nice areas and other areas where they build newer homes. And I'm not saying that's bad area. I'm just saying in general. That's just how that works. Right. Because when you live in LA, there's 4 ways to get home, and you only want to take one of them.
When I lived in LA, it was the same way. I always took the same way home. This was the nicest.
Yeah, this is a nice way home.
No bullets flying.
Yeah, so it's, but that's a good price point for Modesto. I mean, that's affordability, and that's why we're seeing the median come down. Is people can only afford the lower price right now because of the rates going up. Unless you can get a bunch of seller credits to buy that right now.
Yeah, and starting at 369, 888. The 888 tossed it out. Who cares? But the 369, I would be fairly positive that for it to go as quickly as it did, it's probably in the 370s.
Right. Well, it's a nice price point, 400 or more, or less, I should say.
Or less.
Yeah. It's hard to see that that's even around anymore in an area that's a very nice area to live in. Right?
Yeah, I put a piece of property on the market on Roseburg, and actually I am getting a lot of activity on it, which is I'm pleasantly pleased.
It's in a nice area.
It's a great area.
Close to me.
Yeah.
I think I know who owns it.
Yeah, I think you do.
Yeah. I mean, they spent a lot of money inside that house,
Yeah,
So,
you just try to see it.
Yeah. All the stuff in there. Yeah. Maybe you can buy the furniture. Can I include everything in the house?
Can I do that?
Yeah. Anyway.
Can I get an amen?
Amen.
All right.
Anything else you want to go over? Because it's kind of a light weekend. I mean, there was not a ton going on. I mean, yes, we had some sales or pending sales, which is good, but no major news since Friday, except for that the Republicans aren't going to control the Senate, and they're still wondering if they're going to control the House.
Well, it's interesting to see. Every map I look at is saying 49 to 50 and not claiming Alaska yet. The two front runners in Alaska are both Republicans, so I would say give Alaska to the Republicans.
We just lost people because they don't like us getting political.
I know.
But the reason I'm saying
to me it would be 50-50, but
and that's okay. The issue is you want to have a balanced government. We want a balanced market, right? We don't want a seller controlling the market. We don't want a buyer controlling market. We want in the middle somewhere, kinder, gentler. And that's all I'm getting at is we want a balance, whatever it is, so that things done. Right. We won't want to keep spending this money that's going to cause us to have more inflation. Interest rates going to continue to go up. People won't be able to get into homes. That's not what I want. I want things so people can afford. 5% is a great rate. I know, and we're at like high 6s right now. And that means FHA's in the high 4s. So that's a great rate on average.
And remember, I read 2 articles this weekend, one from the LA Times, one from the New York Times, which I thought was kind of interesting.
There's 2 liberal markets.
I know. And both articles said,
I don't mean that wrong. I'm just saying.
No, and both articles said, buyers, now is the time to buy.
Right.
I thought it was interesting that they're those two, the sides of the United States are saying the same damn thing.
Right. So, because it's nobody else, everybody's afraid. And I've listened to so many investors going, I'm loving this market because I don't have any competition.
No competition.
And if you keep letting these investors buy the house over you're
going to be a renter.
Yes, forever. And that means 70% of Californians. And I'm surprised that these new home builders that have put their homes on hold have not said, we're going to start building these to rent.
Yep.
I'm surprised.
I wonder how long it's going to take for them to hear that being echoed through the market. We're saying it. I'm fairly certain other people are saying it too, but I think that'll start echoing through the market and somebody will go, oh, I have an idea.
Let's get these out of here before we go under.
Yeah, exactly.
All right. Well, everybody make it a great day.
Have an amazing week.
Don't forget
there's Wednesday.
Yeah, and there's Monday Night Football tonight, so don't forget that.
Who's playing?
I have no idea.
Me either.
Yeah. I just like watching football, except when the Broncos lose.
I know they lost.
They're gonna.
Man.
Well, maybe this is a building year.
Yeah, it is.
Till they get rid of all the people next year, and then they have to rebuild again.
I was so surprised the Niners won last night. That was kind of interesting.
Well, there was a couple really good games yesterday.
Oh, the two overtime games.
Yeah, they were, and those are the best because they're going back and forth, back and
they're
forth.
nail biters.
Yeah, I mean the problem these days is the defenses are so amazing that they stop you once you get in the red zone.
Yeah.
Right, and then so it's the really low scoring games, especially when the kickers can't make field goals.
Oh no, or extra point.
Right, it's like your one job.
All right, kids.
All right, and make it a great day.
Have a great week. Talk to you Wednesday.
Yes, we